emeRGe is Resource Generation's Leadership Retreat for people of color within RG.
The way my family has earned wealth is studying really hard and navigating the Indian educational system.
An opportunity in World War II and then farming, agriculture.
My parents are both doctors.
My dad, who came to the U.S. in like '76 as a Vietnamese refugee, and yeah, it's come from his work within the military-industrial complex.
I think that so much about actually reaching out and appealing to young folks of color to join us in this movement has to do with helping people really recognize their added worth to philanthropy.
I think it's important to be an RG leader because it's important to leverage my privilege for social justice.
We can really support each other in being accountable and taking actual steps towards action.
The lack of access that people in my community have.
I want to be honest about my background, about my class background, and participate openly and fully in movements for justice.
Whenever you're in a room of RG folks, there's just a lot of energy and good intention.
I think the potential is pretty huge. And I think it's an amazing organization, so I hope more young folks with wealth and young folks of color with wealth really take full ownership.
This, to me, is clearly not about charity. That the folks who are part of Resource Generation, part of emeRGe, are engaged in an act of redistribution of wealth.
As a queer person of color, I think it's important to take action because our lives depend on it.
I take action because it's important to demystify the model minority myth.
I want everyone to be able to have equal opportunity and access to full and good lives.
For people of color, there is a common experience that intersects with imperialism in a particular way where none of us came out on the upside.
The inequalities are only increasing to grow, and those of us with wealth have an opportunity to come together and work with communities who are most impacted to make real, tangible change in the world. At emeRGe, leaders of color with resources meet to become inspired,
Build community.
Get further politicized.
And walk away with a plan to redistribute resources
In creative and collective ways.